Evening all, how are we doing? Hope we're all having a good one. What day is it? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Thursday, there we go. Crikey, it's been one of those weeks. How are we all doing? Settled in. Once again, slightly later than intended, but, you know, rushing around like crazy and trying to do too much with not enough time, as always. Ain't that always the way? Still, game time. New game time. Very new game time, since it's technically not out yet. That should be fun. So if everybody's doing well, ready to go at this one. I have had my eye on this game ever since it was first announced, and you know, watching. So looking forward to this. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Evening Tango, evening Shifty, hope you're well. Early bird, sir. My. Evening Nate. Just Perky Games in. So yeah, that would be Nate, who is the developer of the game we're going to play this evening. So yeah, I guess we better be nice, hadn't we? I'm sure we won't have any reason to do anything else. I'm looking forward to this, and yeah, interesting premise. Definitely down to see more. And as soon as I heard who was writing the soundtrack, that had me right there. There's Isis and Red Sparrows. Both bands I need to listen to a lot more often than I do, and I end up thinking that every time I remember that I don't listen to them enough. Yeah, very, very cool. Looking forward to this one. Make sure I can actually see this one, as per usual. Bit of a mad dash today. As per usual. Evening Flippers, how you doing? Evening Noel, evening Brad. Welcome. Evening Cardron. Evening Paul. I think I'm more or less catching up. Evening 12, how are we doing? Right, I can minimise that thing. Yeah. So, hunting mythical creatures in a mysterious realm with lots of heavy metal. Sounds like a good thing to me. So we're going to check out the demo today. And 22nd, if I remember rightly, is the date. The release date. That's a good point. That is a very valid point. On the other hand, this is a safe space on the 76 front, don't worry. So, yeah, looking forward to this. I am curious. So, see whether or not I've got the audio levels right. I don't think I have just yet. I realised at the last minute I hadn't set OBS up either, so see whether or not I've messed that up. Nope, we're good. Wonderful. Might be a little loud. Top left. Audio and graphics. I did tweak this. There we go. Let's do the master volume because it's probably going to be the play. Should be about right. We'll try that and we can tweak things as it goes. I'll turn it down so I don't deafen myself, because one day I'm going to end up doing that. Right, new game slot 1. Seems like a good place to start. Difficulty. Try pretty hard to die or be AFK. I like that. Easy, normal, hard, insta-kill. That's what it says on the tin, I guess. Ah, pacifist, that's cool. And permadeath as well. Covering all the bases, nice. Can we switch to pacifist mode at any time? Just because I'm liable to spend a lot of time in photo mode. I did notice earlier, so... Okay, intro set to music will cut and move at certain points in the song. Should be interesting. I did watch the video on YouTube about this, and I felt like I was probably missing something, but see how it goes. It's definitely one of my most played as well, Shifty. Way off centre, I think I am. Need to tweak the DLSS a little bit, but that'll be fine if we do. Okay. No UI, all built into the game. Well, oh, that's going to have to change. I can. I should have known that and prepared for that, really. There's a game. Okay, maybe that was a bit too far. That is sensitive. Sensitivity slider. That should be alright, I think. Yeah, let's tweak those graphic settings because I'm not exactly running on the latest of hardware. Ooh, it's kind of changed that itself, actually. Try that and see what happens. Be a little too aggressive there. Yeah, that's a little better. Right, let's fly back to you when you get close. No arrows right now. Aha! Yank 'em. That would be kind of fitting, wouldn't it? Stealth archer. I think that's generally the gist. That's pretty. Creatures can smell me, so the wind's blowing straight towards me, which is positive. Let's go. But with the DLSS drop down, it wigs out of it. Yeah. It's kind of defaulted to, I think, probably the best choice for me as it happens. So, yay for happy accidents or something, but... It's interesting. Like the momentum was a little unexpected there, but... Okay. Yep. Simple enough. Skill. Bow runes show how much energy you collected. I'm assuming that's the squares with the crosses. Okay. You to heal. I feel like I might have a job remembering the Q to heal. But we'll see how that goes. Okay. not appear to be alive. Okay. Interesting, okay. I feel like something with a shell is going to be an interesting challenge to deal with. Better. Lots of details down there now. Pretty colours. It's only for creatures to level up at altars. Okay. I guess it's that. Okay. Interesting. I had a feeling the pace might shift a little bit outside of the intro. Ooh, that looks like that's going to hurt. I made the most of getting hit there. I'm enjoying this riff in particular. I think that one disappeared on me. Right. I think I might be out of arrows and might have to do this the old-fashioned way. Yep. May have gotten slightly overwhelmed though. If I remember rightly from the trailer, YouTube video, one or the other, that would be implying what happened to the last guy. Here we go. It might take a bit more than magic mushrooms to get you in this situation. Okay. Hmm. And here we go. Well, if you're making your own game, you kind of got to put yourself into it. Why wouldn't you take the opportunity to do that? Recognise that shot as well. Perks of the job, right? This is pretty interesting. Oh, I do have different arrow types. I'm guessing regular and I'm thinking probably cold. See how that goes. It's a big green light in the sky and a big structure. Not to mention the massive bones everywhere. Printing all the time will get you killed. That sounds like real life, actually. Sure, that went real. Just because I didn't see it come in till it was too late. Okay. It's a lot of pace. It's a bit easy to grasp what's going on. I see the glyph on my left hand glowing a bit more now and being splattered with blood. Energy locked in. If you die, you'll not drop energy that's locked in. Presumably the flip side being true. On the bow. Interesting. Okay, I'll follow that. Choose how much of the story to get stuck into. Came out there, I think. We have an altar of some kind. It's the energy. Oh, no, 510. 60. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. And should restock, right? If I need to restock anything, which I don't think I do right now. Okay. Well, there's light and space in this direction. Yeah, definitely options for the lore hunters as well, which is always cool. That's cool. That for the journal, okay. Okay, so Horned Beast, Region Forest, variant rarity common. Beast antlers seem to never stop growing with age. Its face is dense bone that arrows don't penetrate. Good to know. There are shackles around its ankles with someone trying to control them. Like a regular deer, the most effective way to take these down seems to be shot to the lungs. Shooting other areas doesn't hurt them much at all. Okay. Kind of a centre mass thing then. They're a bit cowardly and when shot will often flee. Yeah. Locations. I need to find locations in the world to uncover unique items and powers. I might also find journals from previous visitors to this world to help explain what's going on. I should explore all of these places to see what I can find. Yeah, pictures are nice. Journals. This is a world bridging everywhere in the real world. Some people have used it to travel for far distances. Something controls it and corrupts and controls everything within it. The creatures within sometimes leak out into the real world. That's why creatures across the world have unexplainable similarities. They all come from here. I'll transcribe any journals that I find in the world after this page. Maybe this will help me explain what's happening here. That looks like somebody's having a bad day. And tactical ASG. Arrow type. Spirit. Oh, it's a spirit arrow instead of cold. Well, also tracks with the blue. Unlike regular arrows, spirit arrows use magical energy. Bow is this is indicated by dots on the bow. Okay. And I assume that's a related symbol. When spirit arrow is fired, I can look around. Look around through the arrow itself. Marker can be placed when looking through the arrow to help navigate the world. Okay. Lots of information there. Which takes me straight to... Yeah. Read about these altars. 5 altars where I can lock in and spend the energy I have collected from creatures. Spirit is magic capacity. Earth is maximum health and healing speed. Air is stealth, crouch, movement speed. Water, heart rate control and sprint speed. Fire, strength and how long can hold the bow back. And dodge jump distance. Okay. Figure those out. Hunters have created special altars to replenish arrow supply. Every time I visit one of the altars with the appropriate symbol, it will give me arrows of that type. It's said to be obsidian skeletons with runes that can increase the amount of arrows each altar gives out. There are other symbols for arrow types I've not found yet. New bows, melee weapons, and quivers can be found in the world. Ooh, cool. Got that one already. Hunters have special powers that regular humans do not have. Most powers require my heart rate to be low. Okay, that's interesting. Some powers are always active, and some activate only when triggered. Growing up, I learned that I can collect powers from altars that are spread across the world. I should look for tall green beams of light to find these. Okay. Creatures can track me through sight, sound, and smell, includes my tracks, so I need to be careful where I walk. Stone leaves no tracks, but makes more noise. And conversely, the other way around. Okay. Creatures come in varying rarities. Rare ones more dangerous, harder to kill, and have more energy to collect. Every creature has its own unique behaviours. Each region in this place is said to have its own unique set of creatures. Okay. That takes us back to the start. Cool. General idea. So if I were to change that, see how this works. Okay, interesting. Wood arrows. Healing crosses. Okay. And that must be, maybe? Spirit arrows not run out. Would also make a certain amount of sense given the nature. Get the general idea in the intro. Everyone in the village died. You're a hunter in the world to find out what's going on. Yep, that makes sense. I did wonder sort of the how we get here part. How did we get here part? Okay. Well, seems to be closed, and there was another portal that was open, so 2 and 2. Probably makes 3.5 for me, but you know. Let's see what happens. New caves, big old bones. Same cave, in fact. Or similar cave, perhaps. Thinking same, actually. That's fine. Let's see what happens. Photo mode. Go. Okay. We have hang on, that's the one, I think. If I were to see something, there we go. Okay. For the moment, that'll do. And it was X to take a photo and Alt to hide mouse. H to hide UI. May not be the same, but that works as well. Okay, I'll have to dig for that. That's fine. Used to that. Bit brighter light. I can see all the details now. That's cool. 20 hours long for the core experience. Nice. Yep. I've been getting the spelling on Starfield wrong a lot lately and all. Cool. So, let's try not going straight through that and seeing what happens if we go somewhere else. I heard a noise. Sure if actually hearing noise or all in my head, but you know. Definitely heard something that time. I'm not going crazy. explodes slightly better than it might. Oh, he's got friends. I might have nabbed it then, but apparently not. Sure if I should go after it or not. Feels like it could be a trap. Possibly it might have just gotten away. Although, blood trail. Ah, there it is. That got him. It's a really noble way to go. Arrow to the butt, but I don't think it'll be worried about it for very long. Part of the team. I think 99% of the team, really. How are we doing, Steve? You alright? Well, let's see how the view looks from up top here. And potentially what trouble I'm about to get myself into. Yep. It's quite the workload. So, let's... Ah, that looks like an altar thing. There was something in the journal about green pillars of light that I've just spotted through the trees. I need to go back, don't I? Find powers there. Also, I hear... It sounds decidedly like trouble. It thinks it's going to get me. What it's going to get is a nasty surprise, I think. A bit too close. Deal with you in a moment when I know I'm not about to get jumped by something around, snuffling around this side. There we go. I think I made a mess. Spooky tea, nice. No worries, Adrian. I say I've had my eye on this since it was first announced. Yeah, I've effed that a little bit. Made up for it a bit though. Another one went somewhere over here. Be time to actually heal, I think. I'm being stingy. Same office, I think, weren't you, Nate? I remember you mentioning that, actually. Didn't see the bestiary, but I remember you mentioning the name. somewhere. Socials probably at some point. Slightly better. Now, what I was going to do before I was rudely interrupted. Try this out. Okay. Yep, but what I thought. Interesting. Let's see what trouble we can get into over here. Yep, definitely is on the dramatic side. Oh, that was not. That's called screwing it up. Are you dead or just stuck? He said of himself. Good, gotcha. Well, I think that's probably my only arrow left. Yep. Missed that one, and now I'm in trouble. And now I'm dead. Sensibly beam to get energy you've collected back. Okay. Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. Out of the way. Ooh, werewolf. Cool. Him, excuse me. Common in the forest. Label this creature as a werewolf, but that doesn't seem quite right. It has spiky protrusions all over its back, almost like a blend of the werewolf myths and a chupacabra. Perhaps the stories about these monsters are describing one creature. The spikes decorative or defensive? I'm not sure. God, definitely could do both. The sense of smell seems very heightened. I can often hear a faint sniffing as I'm wandering the forest. Okay. Interesting. It's a twitchy jump bug now. Nice. Yeah. The early days of sort of figuring out the vibe. Again. Okay. I don't think... I'm guessing this probably applies to you, given how often you're here as well, Noel, but I don't think it actually is a first. I think it might be a second. Can't remember what, but somewhere in the dim reaches of my memory. Something's telling me I have played a game and had the devs pop into chat before now. Can't remember where, but yes, it is very cool. Blue column of light's where I died. Terribly far from the green one. Interesting, it descends from above and heads down. Would have guessed the other direction. That's cool. I wonder what that is up there. A big glowy thing on top of another thing that looks like it's holding some kind of spear or giant arrow, which I guess more likely given context. Curious. I think it'd be a lot more terrifying if it was alive. getting used to the UI being built into the bow and the back of your hand for HP, I think, there, Tingy. And so on. If I understand correctly, it tends to avoid the social stuff. I suspect I can guess at least some of the reason why. The leg wasn't quite what I had in mind there, but... That's 2 for 2 on the legs there. I'm going to need those arrows back. Come back, lads, I need me arrows. Promise I won't shoot you again. Nuts. Paying the price for being a little too single-minded there. Oh, there's a better shot. Just leapt and kept on going there, and then part way through my brain just suddenly asked the question, is there fall damage? Should have probably have thought of that before I took the jump. Although I didn't jump off of anything particularly high, so something. Okay, I think I know why that went wrong. I got him because I don't exactly have a lot of spares right now. Crap. Not quite the smooth performance I was hoping for there. Well, I think this might loop back around, so we'll try that out. Yeah, definitely 12. Anyway, how far into the demo am I? Not very far at all. Right at the beginning. Ooh, that's cool. I think cool for me, probably terrible for him. I guess he's going to have to give me a leg up, isn't he? Well, fine. We're judging by playing Stalker recently. I can't. Maybe that's why the zone's so empty, because everybody's been imported to Yorkshire. Right, there's a big blue glowy thing. That's promising. The lack of arrows being slightly less so, but sure I'm down to like my last one. Yep. It's in Yorkshire. No. I was going to say it's too pretty for that, but despite its very shortcomings, Yorkshire is quite pretty. Vignette when crouched. I thought we had company. Popsicles, that didn't go very well. Yeah, I'll take you out with a toothpick. Of healing crosses. Yes, you have got yourself into a spot of bother. Ooh, there's a portal there, as well as a big green glowy thing. Energy locked in, nice. So if I die, at least I keep it. Not that I have a great deal to keep, but... I like that riff. Tremors. Sense touch. Region found in the forest. Power gives me the ability to sense when something's nearby. Tattoo will flare up and make a sound whenever something's detected. Cool. Color changes cool to warm based on how large the creature is. If they're not moving, won't detect them. Power shuts off when heart rate is high. Okay. Let's see. So yes, there's somebody nearby. We were over this side before, but let's seek higher ground. Okay. Seems to not really know where I am, probably because the wind's blowing the smell away, and werewolves do seem to do most of their detection based on scent. If he gets a little bit closer, I might have a chance of... Oh! Might be a blessing in disguise. So what happens if we pop through here? Music starts reminding me of something. Another game a little bit. Not sure what though. Currently carry 4 arrows. Good to know. And I think that's 3 healing crosses. So I don't suppose I have the energy for this, but... Okay. Oh, I see. Pick a pillar depending on what you'd like to improve. I've got plenty of energy at the moment, so I could. Water calm. You need to get more information. How fast you sprint helps keep heart rate low. would be good, yeah. Makes sense. Fire and strength, I think that has to do with how long the bow was drawn. How far you can dodge jump, how long you can hold the bow for, yeah. That is maximum health and how fast I can heal, both appealing right now. Fire now. I don't think I have enough to raise anything else, do I? No. Okay. That's cool. Guess... Ooh, we've got a third gate. So I'm guessing if I go back out this one, it'll probably drop me off where I came back. Maybe. Evening, Grey. Yep. Ah, actually, no, it's put me back at the same place. Or at least it appears to have. What's all this? This is the Axis Unseen. Mythical realm, monsters from folklore, and heavy metal. It's interesting. I am getting thoroughly beaten up by mythical creatures right now. Ooh, that's cool. Handpipes in the background there, so. Big old green light. I would have said was the one I went to before, I'm guessing not. Creatures from lots of different bits of folklore from all over the world, as far as I can tell. TMY. Oh. That's a good call. Fun. You're not doing too much of that, I don't think. Contrast would be good to have, unless I'm missing it somewhere. It's possible. And I want H to hide UI, that's entirely logical. Maybe put my angle up a little bit. And it was X, wasn't it? Yeah. Pop-outs seem to struggle a little bit. Something else down there I missed? There's something doing a bit of a glow down there. Yep. Ooh. Ah, cool. Entry 1, day 17, season of the Golden Magpie. Dear L, it's torture the way your eyelids flutter when you're dreaming. Usually I can tell what you're dreaming of, or rather, since that is unknowable, I like to imagine I know what you're dreaming of. Okay. Cloudless skies, soft breezes, cool lakes, hot suns. You love the soil. And unlike me, you understand the soil. Dirt and nutrients and alchemical balance of sunlight are all intuitive to you. You're not afraid of mud under your fingernails, and you are proud of what you can grow. You feed us, you feed me. When your eyelids flutter like this, I imagine you charting stars with your gaze, connecting the dust in the sky with the dirt under our feet. Well, there's nobody else like you, nobody else can look at something as vast and terrifying as the skies above with all their secrets and feel they understand themselves better. But you do, you know where you're from, you are from here. Ooh, quite a long one. You sleep easy and deep, the type of sleep that comes from deep roots connecting to millennia of substrate. You are from here, my love. I have never known such roots. The dirt gets kicked up naturally around me, and I am fickle, subject to easy withering or easy rot. You know this, you accept my disconnection. The woods have never called to me. I am not from here, even though my grandfather was. I thought that by being near the woods, something innate inside of me would have awoken, would have bloomed in proximity to thick bark and crown-shy trees, but my skin does not crack nor my heart blossom. I should feel comfort, shouldn't I? I should feel something. I do, I suppose. Feel frustrated. If these woods are in my blood, then why did they not speak to me? I'm sorry, Al, you are home, or rather, I like the idea of you as home. Your elbows and knees and dimples are the hallways and nooks and crannies I am familiar with. I know where the dust collects on you and how to gently clean you. Your arms are the mantle place I adorn, and your eyes are the fire that keeps me warm. I know this of you, of us, and yet I am lonely. I should be happy, but the woods taunt me. They taunt me with knowledge I don't have. They taunt me with the history I crave. Canopy of leaves snicker at me as I pass. The dark pathways tease me. I do not know how to be happy so near these woods, and I should feel more guilty for that. I should feel guilt for not letting us be enough. I feel like this is going to end badly. Yep, I thought I was about to get myself murdered because I was too busy reading. I think that went less well for you than it did for me, buddy. There's a lesson for somebody in that. You pushed to get the photo made in 76. It's definitely a thing we need. Game Jam product, was it? Yeah. It's going to, like, I mean, I have a slightly biased position as a content creator anyway. It's particularly useful to me. But yeah, more and more, it's definitely becoming a thing. And when you put so much time into the visuals, I would think it would appeal to include it and have people wanting to take screenshots. You know, it's not suitable for every game, obviously, but for ones that it is. Anyway, that's my feeling. Now, where did I get to before I got clobbered by an angry deer that I've forgotten the name of now? I could look it up again in a minute. I should apologise, but I can't apologise. I know what I need to be whole. I know what I need to be whole, or rather, I know what I need to be able to bring a whole, complete self to you, an entire person who can love you as fully as you deserve to be loved. I have the tales my grandfather told me. I can find my way. Importantly, I will come back to you, I promise, with all the love I currently have. Elena. Okay. Now. Remember the controls have slipped my mind already. What was it? Horn Beast. There we go. That makes sense. Right. So, we're headed off that way. Vulture's over there. I think if we head back towards where we were and then see what... Ooh, there's something glowing down there. See which direction we can push out from there. Photos of the loading screen as well as a good, particularly nice touch, yeah. There's a lot less room on my hard drives because of that. I can imagine. Well, I can't really, but that's kind of the same point in a way. Well, fluffed that. not really doing the job unless I absolutely nail them, so... There we go. That's better. Yeah. I imagine the bigger the team gets, the more difficult it is to include passion project features, I suppose. For want of a better word. Ooh, would now starting amount increased by more. 1. That's nice. Definitely complaining about additional ammo. Spooky hut in the woods. With a suspiciously dead looking fellow in it. Slightly unexpected rumbling is just making me wait for something to go horribly wrong. Oh, another arrow. Nice. And it's another lore entry. Question is, I'm about to get myself into a spot of bother, so I hear footsteps. Retreat! Retreat! Well, it wasn't technically fair approach to dealing with that fellow, but it works. Civil builder, as I would say. I can imagine, but I also imagine there would be consequences to doing that sort of thing as well. Okay, entry 18, Season of the Golden Magpie. Lovely still, the woods are quiet. I would be lying if I said I didn't expect them to speak a little bit when I first entered them. If they couldn't call to me when I was nearby in our cottage, then maybe they would when I was enveloped in their shadows. But they're as stubborn, as silent as ever. My grandfather didn't talk much. He farmed the land, and he grew good vegetables, and he raised a smart family. You don't need to be verbose to be kind, and he was kind. You know this. I grew up desperate to hear stories of monsters I knew he had met in lands I knew he had roamed, but nothing tight-lipped and stalwart. Like the trees themselves. One night he talked of the... Riasi? I'm definitely going to butcher that, aren't I? Giants who wandered and roamed the lands in leaps and skips. He told me not of their creation, but of their end. Their death upon mythic creatures and burial mounds that glow bright with bonfires, creating pockets full of treasure, lit like pyres on holy days. As a kid, he used to try to set... As a kid... Yeah, okay, I did read that the way I thought I did. As a kid, he used to try to set heaps of dirt on fire, thinking he could invoke a great giant through sheer force of will. He'd bury his own treasures in there, strings, letters, a favourite cup, a toy, and then force himself to forget where he buried it. He told me the story, although I must admit, because I could never lie to you, he didn't mean to tell me the story. It was a stolen story, a tale he was telling himself one night, and as his mind slipped and wandered and his muscles hardened. He muttered to himself, not aware I was reading next to him. I should have left. Stolen stories are a plunder, not inheritance. I would rather he told me by a fire with tea and blankets. As his words would detail the way fires adorn the burial mounds, so too would our fire emblazon his face. I wish to feel the warmth in both his words and in our closeness. He could have told me when I was a young girl to awake too late, or when I was a stubborn teenager to find my parents. He could have told me at any point. It would have been our secret, a bond just for us, but he didn't. Instead, I had to steal the words, glimpses of tales through incoherency, and as his mind faltered. In the end, as he spoke of the Eurosi, I wondered if deep down he knew it was me who was listening, or if he thought he was speaking only to himself. I tried to ignore the story for a long time, and I really did, Al. If you don't believe anything else, please believe that. It's getting cold, the frost hasn't settled yet, but I can feel it in the wind. I'm going to make camp for the night. I'll write again tomorrow. Foolishly yours, Elena. know you're playing too many games at once. When? You keep hitting the wrong button. Three and a half years already. Crikey, that does go fast. Right. Came down the hill that way. Dangerously close to getting lost here. That sounds bad. Oddly peaceful on this side. Waiting for the other shoe to drop. Romanian folklore, okay. Be the other shoe. Crap. The wind's blowing right at him. Yeah, very different vibe by that point. Inevitable, or price of success or something like that, but yeah. I did indeed notice the giant rib cage, yeah, and what appears to be possibly a spinal column in its hand. Not sure what's more worrying, the rib cage or the spinal column, to be honest. Probably the latter. Yeah, you understand that whole not being into the company structure vibe all too well. You end up butting heads in that scenario a few times myself, to say the least. I think there were many managers drying tears when I got made redundant. Oh, yeah. There's glowy stuff over that way. Glowy stuff over that way. Oh. I mean... Well, that sounds alarming. Big bones on the horizon this way, so... Now we heal, I think. Catch it that time. Obviously, hear big heavy noises, and it's still got me worried. That'll be white. That's 3, I think, in you. Was a better shot. Just, yes. I had a feeling that might be the case. Okay for arrows, less okay for projected lifespan. Now, I don't know, but did I see anything up here that might possibly restock me? Yeah, definitely. Hybrid werewolf and chupacabra influences, I think, on that one we read in our journal. I think I did see... No, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. was going to say I got a bad feeling about this, but Bigfoot caught 3 in the head and it went worse for him than it did for me, so I'll chalk that one up as a win. I assume that's a Bigfoot. Werewolf. No information on the Bigfoot. Yes, anyway. Ooh, I am in a spot of bother now. Oh, let's push on and the vague hope of finding some more healing crosses. This is got some big spooky to it. Hear heavy footsteps as well. My glyph is glowing red, which tells me whatever is moving around out there is big. That probably ain't it. It's a thing, but not the thing. Ah, Christ. I thought I got past it there. Not quite, didn't move quite far enough out of the way, apparently. Nice. Yeah, that way. Just for future reference, opposite direction to the big symbol. Okay. Spitting werewolf. Ah, okay. So that might be probably a more dangerous version. Breh. I can often hear this one stalking me at night. Its darker colour makes it harder to spot than its common counterparts. It's just as aggressive as well. Thankfully, they're easy enough to take down if I spot them first. They don't run in a direct line towards me, and that makes getting a decent shot harder. I worry that I might get an infection from these claws. Creatures have such a horrible stench to them. Interesting. Yeah, there was a minute there I was a little bit worried between the arrows in it and it falling down. It's the Bigfoots anyway. Ooh, chopped a bit more aggressively than I wanted to there. I've got enough for one upgrade. Some ways anyway. Here. One is water. So heart rate and sprinting. Show me how long you can hold the bow. Okay. Health. Reduce the amount of noise and speed you can move out while crouched. Let's take that one I think for now. think. Do that one. Do that one. Strength. Yeah, okay, that'll do for a minute. Let's try again. Time of day, perhaps. Interesting. Any modernist? No? Okay. And a bit further down the hill, though, this time. That's interesting. Maybe it is time of day, because it appears to be the morning now. And we're on. 46. Oop. Hour and a bit disappeared nice and quickly. The music's trying to tell me I've already screwed up again. Well, if anything's onto me, it'll be behind me, given the direction the smell's going, I guess. Oh hell, yep. It's not a game to try and rush in. Unless you're fond of dying, anyway. Other elemental arrows, additional melee weapons. Ooh. Curious about the melee weapons. Yeah, arrows I did pick up on. Powers as well. Yeah, I'm starting to learn to process the information I'm getting on the Tremors power. There's a big old jump. Need to get into the habit of dodging clear, because stepping out the way doesn't seem to get me far enough. We'll get there. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for dropping in, Nate. Definitely enjoying it and looking forward to sinking some more time in. Congratulations. I don't know if it's time to say I'm getting the hang of it yet, but I feel if I say that, I might have opened my mouth too soon. Toothpicks for Bigfoot. Surprise! I feel like I should have come around this side before, although there are a large number of locals who appear to object to my presence. On this side, so maybe I shouldn't have come this way early. It's still beginner's luck, an hour and a half in. I'm gonna go with yes. way I don't tempt fate. Got the ram back. Digging deep for the memes there. Sounds like something with big feet. Ooh, hello, sparkly altar thing. Run towards it, because that's how you... get yourself into bother. So somebody spent a very, very long time waiting for God to answer that. Good on you folks, love to see it. Kind of wonder if I could peer over the shoulder and see what they were kind of doing this at, but... Healing cross starting amount up by 1. Nice. Happy about that. Doesn't help me in the short term. But in the long term, definitely does. Hang on. Ugh, it's that time of year I'm getting a bit all stuffed up. Oh, well I think we found out what the big lad was. He's struggling a little bit back there. Please tell me the wind's blowing the other way. It's not blowing at him or something. Kind of ent type creature. I don't feel equipped to deal with that. Don't really feel equipped to run away either, to be honest with you. Begins like till the game releases. But it gives me what, 2 and a bit weeks to come up with a new excuse when the game comes out. Ooh, misty, and colours shifting a bit down here. Got a new beastie down there as well. Oh no. Oh, that was error. Did I get my arrow back? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I did. Oh, Bigfoot's back. Oh, excuse me, I've got an appointment somewhere else. Yeah. I had a bad feeling about that particular encounter. Interesting structure. Okay, we're up to speed there. Got Sasquatch. Sasquatch. Bigfoot, there we go. Common in the forest. Myths are all true, there really is a Bigfoot. All my life I thought those were just silly stories of people wearing costumes. Turns out there was some truth behind it, and it's even bigger than I expected, and is an unstoppable force. It will not stop until it is dead. I need to make sure I have enough arrows from taking one of these down. Just one well-placed shot is not even close to enough. Yep, that makes sense. Unless you've got a really big bow. which there are upgrades, so I'm looking forward to seeing more about that as well. I know what I meant to ask, but I forgot. Length of the demo. That's what I should have asked about. Guessing I don't really have a lot of energy right now, but... No. Spirit. Not my biggest priority right now, I don't think. Good. Well, might as well have that one while we're here. We haven't gone back through this one that we first arrived in yet, so let's see what happens if we do that. Okay, this one's put me back up the top here. That's cool. If that's a consistent thing, or if it's... One took me back to the cave, which is the middle one I currently have. The right one put me up here, and then the left one put me further back up in between the here and the cave. So that's interesting. Figure out if that's accurate about that, or if there's actually something else going on. I feel like that might not end well. Oh dear. My smell is going to blow straight towards the creatures, which are all over there. Oh, skulls on the mountains. Doesn't sound good. Probably because it's not. Those horn beasts are kind of almost as much threat in that they tend to run off with my arrows in that as they are when see if I can survive this without breaking my neck. Nope, that's fall damage, alright. Yeah, those horned beasts seem to run off with my arrows as often as not if I don't get them with take them down with the first shot. And that's kind of as much of a danger, because I don't have very many arrows to begin with, as actually getting killed by them. Thinking here and there I am spotting results of me turning down the graphic settings a little bit. It's just the way of things, but... Get yourself stuck on a tree there, buddy. I don't know if they're meant to do that or not. I'd imagine it'd be a very hard thing to deal with, though. Prevent, rather. Get a little bit more lush down here. Yeah, bad guys. Well, creatures. good jump, but I had a feeling I was going to make it. Which is whether or not it was the right call. Ah, I think it's that thing that I'm hearing that is further away than I thought. But there's some energy over there. Okay guys, how are we doing? Ooh. Oh, that does not look friendly. On the plus side, use the environment, eh? There's footsteps on both sides of me here. There we go. Yes, there is. Yay, physics. You never saw a skeleton that looked like it was happy about the state of affairs, did you? They don't really have the capacity to look happy about stuff. Just, like, tormented, really. I mean, it's dead, so I'm not sure what it would have to be happy about exactly, but... There you are, up to stream, unless something comes up. And failing that, it'll be tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be putting ISIS on. Possibly Red Sparrows. See which one catches my fancy. For those who are curious about the... Oh, there's a thing down there, and there's a thing up here, and there's a thing everywhere. Yeah, who are curious about the music. We did mention this earlier, but... Yeah. The poser for the soundtrack for this game is an alum of ISIS and Red Sparrows, it's a progressive atmospheric heavy metal band, which is... It's going to sound horribly... big-headed, but it's not meant that way. It's the ballpark of the sort of thing that I like to write and play, only much better than what I do when I'm making music. Like soundscapes and generally down-tempo but heavy and lots of melody and atmosphere, particularly atmosphere. Yep, I rather thought as much. Nice try. Let's make sure your friends don't do the same thing. There's something small nearby still. And I could have guessed that from the footsteps. Surprise! Okay, that was my bad. What am I doing on the arrows? 1, 2, 3, 4. More arrows to start with. Going up relatively quickly. Watch my video on the perk card changes. Ouch. Oh, I got it. Don't know if I killed it. Thing doesn't appear to be dead, which is not very convenient because I'm now out of arrows. Because yeah, footsteps or bloodstains. Wonder if those things would be helpful. The shifting lighting is making it a bit hard to spot any. Something, but I don't know if it's are you the one I stabbed earlier? I really don't know. The answer's no when I go over there. I'm going to get myself into a great deal of trouble. Oh yeah, the right colour, so... Well... Well, I hope it's the right one, and... Yep, I'm dead. Horizon vibes. Yeah, the bow bit definitely does that. The hunting to a degree, I suppose, as well. Tone is rather different, though. Plus side. 7, I think. I need a bigger quiver to hold more arrows. Okay. Interesting. I did see a couple of things that I wanted to investigate down there. We'll try for the same portal again and see if it puts me out at the same place. You're resurrected as a skeleton, you won't be pleased either. Never see a skeleton with calcium deficiency. This is true. Ones that have calcium deficiencies probably tend to have a breakdown. I'm not going to say that sounds bad. It sure doesn't sound good. Big old skull over there. Blue one's where I died. Green one might be where is a place to try and get to. There we go, on top of that hill I was. So this will do as a direction, I think. Fortunately, my scent has been blown away from the large beastie that's in that direction, judged by the colour of the rune on my hand. Oh, it does sound rather like I'm stuck between two very large creatures, doesn't it? Big old snake. I'm curious about what those ravens are circling over there. Photo mode. Oh, it did it that time. That's cool. I mean, going out in the daytime, it's not quite as spooky as the nighttime, funnily enough. But I feel like that may be the wisest course of action for the moment. Find my feet while the sun's up, and then might have a chance to withstand the Terrors of the night. Wind swung around, or I swung around, one or the other. Oh, it really doesn't sound good. Curious what this symbol is. I've seen it before somewhere. Other than in this game, obviously. 8 starting arrows. Nice. So my heart rate going up. Curiouser and curiouser. Another gateway here. I'm going to try and get my energy and stuff back before I do that, though. Yeah, sadly not my stomach growling. That one did sound sort of like my stomach growling, though. That's very cool. Yeah, keep going this way. Now. There's a cool little detail. Wind's blowing left to right, more or less, but if I start moving forward with this out, my movement changes the direction the flag blows, which is exactly what it would do. It's quite cool. Well, it depends on the strength of the wind, I suppose, but yeah. Little touches, right? We were playing recently where I was noticing tons of little details like that and being quite impressed or something. Well, I'm back here and I've got my energy back. There's another big old beam of green light. Something in the trees down there as well. Yeah. Treebeard's back. And he's not happy. Ooh. Securing over here. Oh, big old tower. Not sure what happened there. Might have had something to do with the angry tree, though. I feel fire might be the tool I need to deal with that chap. But I have not fire. and also it's raining, so that makes it even worse. I found out life hack. There is a sort of tattoo on your left hand in the centre bottom of the screen. There's two symbols there. The one on the right that's flickering tells me there's something moving nearby. And the blue is small, something moving towards the red colour is large. To the left of that there's a kind of circle and a moon, or possibly an ox type symbol, depending on your perspective. Yeah, that's just gone red, which tells me something large is nearby. That'll be it there. So to the left of it, I think that's ox symbols indicating how much health I have. Well, I'm injured, there's blood all over it, so that's the giveaway there. You can kind of see there's blood on it right now. So, I don't know what this is, but I feel like I need to go and find out. Am I going to do any horror games this year of Halloween? I've got one demo in the back of my mind that I might do. But it depends on stuff. This game will also be out fully by then. We're playing the demo today, but... So, there's that too. I have a theory. Fire arrows! Light things on fire. Some creatures are only vulnerable to fire. Fire will spread based on direction of wind. Can also light regular arrows on fire. If you shoot through flames or get close to fire. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what happened there, but I know it wasn't good. There we go, that's fire arrows I can now top up as well. Something hit me from the back, but I don't know what it was, to be honest. Yeah, it's been a few games in the past that have done the whole... So I've got 3 fire arrows total, I think. Yeah, some games in the past have done the no UI, just integrate UI into... I'm confused and turned around that way. Into sort of the environment, and this is a fun take on it. Resident Evil Village. Resident Evil Village is on the to playlist, and me. I want to play 7 first, which I also have and have not played. I have the game, have not played it. Ugh. So, yes, I do intend to play that at some point, though. Both of those. The issue I'm having now is I don't know which one opened first, and I think this might be the new one, so let's see what happens. So it looks like it might be dark through there. So you can kind of get a vibe when you look through for where it's going. Okay. Okay, I know where that is. It is PC only, yes, Ghost. It's available on Steam and I believe on GOG and Epic as well. I said I know where I am. Wait, yeah, I do. Incidentally, recommended requirements not particularly high. However, More headroom is probably not a bad thing to have. Entry 4. Did I get entry 3? Nope, I haven't found entry 3 yet. It's interesting. Nice try, Scotchy boy. Let's head off this way and see what we find in this general direction. We've got fire arrows and stuff. Amnesia. I've never played any of the Amnesia games, actually. One day, perhaps, but I don't think I'll go down that road. The oil rig one, I forget the name of, but I think I know what you mean. Looks interesting, but not really my style, I don't think. Dead Space, well, Dead Space Remake. I'd like to play that. We did Dead Space 2 at one stage. Didn't play 3. Would have played the original, but unfortunately its PC port is particularly not great. Okay, I know where I am now. Right, yeah. Gotcha. Ooh, I don't want to be in the green cloud, it seems. It's okay, we live and we learn. We'll stay away from that. I think there's a thing over here I want to find. There. Ran out of mouse pad then. So now it didn't matter too much. Do appear to have gotten a little hurt though. So my circle and moon tattoo is currently... Oh, that's where I came out, I think, isn't it? Yeah. We can get through the gap here, maybe. Maybe. All black, which seems to imply that my health is good. Ouch. Yeah, bugger. I think he bled out. He did. Which I'm quite glad about, because sometimes they run off with my arrows. Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no! Ah! This is poor development. Too bloody... Two bloody Sasquatches is not good. Especially not when they've got help from a werewolf. Oh god, there's werewolves everywhere. Woo! Jump! Ooh. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Oh, and he absolutely toe punted me. That's a good shot. Woo. Well. And there is further trouble. This is not going to end well, is it? Because I have no health. No, screw that, actually. You know what? No! I was just going to run for the exit there as well, and I don't know how that tree's hitting me at that kind of distance, because I don't see the attacks coming, but it is doing. Target environment, yeah. That's an optimistic outlook. The less optimistic version is I'm the target. Imagine, right? This is the protocol we played, Calderon, actually. I enjoyed that. We played it on launch though, and it was in need of a little more TLC. Unfortunately, didn't get. I wonder if, in some ways, if it was a victim of its own hype in a little bit rather, because yeah, it was a cool game. That the launch issues kind of killed off its success and had a very big impact on the studio, I believe. Which is unfortunate. So it's a really good game in there. It just needed, to be honest, more time in the oven, really, I think. Right. That. Yeah, this is the one, isn't it? Yep, that's the one. Ooh, it's all dark and spooky. Plus side, I died just over here, so... I'm going to be very brave. Grab my energy back and promptly leg it for the portal again. See if I can't level up. Yeah, my old username. Right, let's go and get the level. So what we've got here. Strength, wouldn't mind that, but not top priority. Health would be nice. Sneaking. Magic. I'm not sure. My only magic at the minute is, I think. Yeah, I think it could be where I am. Is the tremor sense, so I don't think I need to worry about that. I think we're going to go for health. That one? Nope. I have 700, so that's my health up a bit. Health, magic, calm, strength. I'm thinking stealth. Confusing myself here. I've got 700, I need 870 for that one, okay. So yeah, I'll leave that as is then. Alright. Okay. Was going to explore further that way, but there's big green clouds of death that way, and they're even harder to see in the dark, so come around this way where it looks a bit safer. That is further away than I thought it was. That one well. As in, not well at all. It is a little hard to tell whether or not I'm crouched. Movement speed is part of it. Also, the vignette on the screen is a giveaway. But it's subtle. Perhaps a tiny little bit too subtle. Oh dear. Ah, this is not going well. There's one. There's two. Oof. Ah, screw that one up. I don't get the option to change my name. That was a bad choice, bad choice. Thought I might be able to get through and over that way, but oh yeah, anyway. We're reaching fairly far back in time now, Singer. Ow. Now what kicked my butt there? Ah, Bigfoot. May have just ducked into the path of my arrow, really. Good news is Bigfoot's down. Bad news is what I got is whatever I got from him. 3 arrows. It's not... Oh crap, Bigfoot's over there and he brought friends. trying to figure out where I am now. I think I might have gotten a bit turned around. I think. But I'm not sure. There's no map, so... Well, that would make it rather easy. Well, not easy exactly, but you know. This doesn't look familiar. Thought for a minute it did. Now it does not. Oh, I've got such a bad feeling about this. Very large, yep. 3 monster. Oh, so that's how it does it. Well, we live and we learn. I think what we learn is don't stand still when it sticks his arm out. I think I got him. Well, I hope so, because I haven't got any more fire arrows. He looks very down to me. Catch you later, Caldron. Have a good one. Right, is it 10:30 already? Good Lord. Yes, definitely frowned upon. Let's emphasise the frowned upon bit there. I've just seen what I've come into. Heavy emphasis on frowned upon. Let's start out with 10 wooden arrows. Another good news, we learn more things. Yep, thought I was out of healing crosses now. Oh, heal. No one needs help, friends. Oh, he literally kicked my ass right into a tree. Oh, that was not good. Ah, I'm out of arrows. Oh, what the fuck do I do? I'm in panic. I don't have a solution for this scenario. There's no way I'm stabbing that thing to death with a raw bone knife. Just by some... The music is saying you're effed, buddy. There's a portal or something around here, which... Well, there is somewhere, but blow if I know where. Night in the woods, and all I've got is a bone knife, or a stone knife, or something. Both. dear. I have a hunch I know where I am, but only a very small one. Nope, no, I don't know where I am. I am thoroughly turned around. On the other hand, we found a thing. Where am I turned around? There's an arrow. Healing crosses. I now start with an extra healing cross. That's wonderful. Oh, it's had dear. Do these guys happen to have any more of my arrows sticking out of them? They don't seem to be able to get me in here. A couple of big foots, big feet. Ooh, there's a thing over there. Yeah. Around in here might not have been the play. I've got myself into a spot of bother and I don't know how to get myself out of it right now. That one's got a big glowy face. It's because it's got my arrows sticking out of it. Oh, good news, bad news. I don't know how to get myself out of the situation. Space light and being able to take down the one that's already got a few arrows in him would be a great combo, but all I know is it's dark and I can't see anything. It's later than me. Yes, it's definitely confusing. Well, I cannot see. Oh wait, I can see a bit more now. I fear I'm not going to be around very much longer. prediction may have been correct. Well, to say I was in a spot of bother would have been a bit of an understatement, no? Did I get... I'm sure stuff I haven't restocked. Okay. Quarter to 11. Okay. We'll probably got a bit of time for one more run out, maybe. We'll see what happens. As to where I want to be, all I've got really is a wild hunch. Yeah, definitely a big old bit of bother somewhere. Wherever I died, I was sufficiently far away that no idea where Beam of Light might be, but there's vultures over there, which makes me, or crows or something. Both, maybe. Which makes me think it might be over here. Unless that's it there, maybe. What I thought I was over here. However. Footsteps are easier to follow because I'm on the mud, but I'm quieter. I think I was over here. Huh. Well, considering it was very dark and I was sort of flailing around blindly. Interesting. You sneaky little git. Well, this is not going well. I think I might retreat, restock, and then come back out. Because I just kind of screwed myself by having making a terrible job out of that fight, really. Oh, definitely not on that particular level yet. I wouldn't even say I'm miffed. I'm still enjoying myself. But lots of bother, to be sure. Still got like a third of my drink left, that's a good sign. Curious. Right, I have lots of energy. Cool. So. Oh, I can't quite level up my health any further. It's okay. I think we'll have that one. Water. Confused but enjoying it. Yeah. Well, essentially we're exploring, we're hunting, and we're dying. I was trying not to die, but the evidence speaks for itself as to my success rate thus far. Oh, I stepped back through the entrance there, which I didn't mean to do. I have lots of notifications. Are any of them pressing? Let's just double check, because that's an alarming number of them. That's alright. Right. My brain just automatically went to open map to figure out where you're going next, but it's not one of those games. This is the hungry baby in its this part. Hunt, explore, and upgrade equipment, and then continuing to work on a method of getting back to the real world, I think, from this strange alternate dimension. You alright, Brad? To be fair, it's capturing that idea that if you're snatched up from wherever you happen to be and dropped into a strange cave that emerged into a forest with lots of magical stuff going on and had no bloody idea where you were going, then this is probably about as confused as you'd feel. Especially seeing as every time I think I'm dead, I wake back up where I started. What's that? I don't know. There's a thing, but I want to keep walking this way, I think. Ah. My finger automatically went to the number key without really thinking about it. And it changed my arrow type, which I didn't know it did. Down takes me to spirit arrows, up takes me to fire arrows. Okay. I'm curious as to what that circle of birds is doing. Probably pointing me in the direction I need to go, actually. Well, there's a thing over there with a big beam of green light that we could try and make our way towards. There's a hand coming around the mountain there. And a snake strangling some kind of bird. That echoes some piece of mythology that I can't really remember, but is somewhere deep in my brain is calling out to me. More coffee, don't we all? Well, those who want to sleep. So I'm back around here. Okay, I know back sort of where I am. I've got a hunch. I have several theories. I don't know how much of the game is available in the demo. It's a big download, the demo. But it's a pretty game, so... you know. Two problems there. One of them's more pressing than the other. But both are, well, actually there's not much more in it. God damn it. Got him. Hopefully that'll make him run up this way. Good news is, he's coming my way. Bad news is, he's going to be rather hard to hit in the head, I think. Oh, sure, he's got friends and all. Fortunately. Woo. They're quite slow moving, these guys, which helps. On the line at 11 PM, that seems like a... I did not move fast enough. A sensible decision. Now, will he burn down with damage over time or not? I'm assuming so. Looks like he's going to need that third arrow then, isn't he? There we go. Does it make a certain amount of sense that they take 3 arrows to take down? Considering that's how many I start off with. However, I don't get my fire arrows back after I've used them. Which also makes sense, but it's an important detail to note. We've got lots of purple mist over there. We found some green mist down here, actually. The green mist definitely doesn't go well. I'm guessing the purple mist is also not great. I suspect this is all indicators of limits of the demo to a certain extent. My theory is that it probably just has this first biome in it. It's a free demo after all. That would, given the style and the setup of the game, that would seem like a logical approach, I think. Unless I'm failing to understand what's going on, which is entirely conceivable in and of itself. Ah, damn it. I think where I need to get back to there. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's what that melody reminds me of. Large one. Spanish red, okay. I think I want to be over here. Yeah. So that way then. Somewhere this way is where I died. There we go. Yeah, I could deal with that beastie, but I don't want to right now. It's purple stuff over there. I need to get this way somehow. Something hit me. That'll be the werewolf over there. Hope he's going to take damage from falling. There we go. Snapshot. Okay, I feel like I could say I'm getting the hang of it now. Kind of. I also feel like I'm tempting fate by saying that, but when you're not, you know. Three glasses. I mean, 3 glasses is about a bottle, right? Scottish measures, yeah. I think we're there. I feel like I'm waiting. Big open space in front of me here, and there's no trouble in it. You know? Because I don't see any right now. Time to leave, I think, because that fella is large and I don't... Oh, I am equipped to deal with him, but leaving is probably more productive for me. One in the back leg there. Another in the brain pan. The play mechanics remind me of something, but not quite. And I'm not sure if it's Horizon or Skyrim. A similar but a little different to something that's in the back of my mind. The different bit is catching me out. Is you right click to aim and draw. And it's the same button that kind of does both. And then left click to release. Sometimes it feels much the same as kind of aim with right click. Because the arrow doesn't really... I mean, the arrow does come back, but it's not massively overt. So the draw is easily overlooked. So you can click and hold left click expecting that to do the draw and be wrong in doing that. That's just something to get used to, I think. I'm sure I will do. I thought I saw something here that was potentially interesting, but no, apparently not. I don't know which way I should go here. Probably the other way, but isn't it always the case? Here where I can see a bit more clearly now I'm in trouble. Look over here and see if I can't find the one I killed. Right now, I'd say. I have 2 arrows left. Where's the other one I killed? Because I need the arrows out of him. Probably back this way a little bit. Gotcha. You got me too. I wonder if the healing crosses are in reference to a piece of folk magic or something. So I feel like they could be. That tree is definitely after me. Oh, I got 4 in there. More arrows than I thought I had. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like the concept of healing crosses is something that could be like an old piece of folk magic. But if it is, I don't know what. It's got that vibe. Or it could be an original creation, I don't know. Either one would fit with the vibe of the game. There we go. I think this is the way I want to go. Past 11, so it's about time to wrap up, he says. I don't know how the save and load system works here. We've got save slots, I spotted that at the start of the game. And I've noticed it's been auto-saving. It's definitely going to go down soon enough. Oh, bleed out, buddy. There you go. Yeah, so it's been auto-saving, but I don't know if I log out here, for example, would I come back here when I logged back in, or would I be back in the hub location? The altar is and stuff. I would think probably back there, but I don't know. Pros and cons of such decisions and you know, all that stuff that you have to figure out at first. I am slightly wishing my PC had a little bit more horsepower to it, because graphics have turned down a little bit, and well, have my cake and eat it. Oh, crap. And have the graphics up a little higher and also still have more frames. It's my ongoing plight to get a PC upgrade. Ah, thank you. Ah, no, I'm out of arrows. I think I'm not being as sneaky as I'm supposed to be here. It's part of my issue. I do also want to try and get to this next sort of green marker. Oh, sure it is. I'm coming. Oh, well, there's an archway. Is that the archway I was looking for? I don't know. It might be, might not be. Yeah, I think that's the one. Ooh, we made it. Top up on arrows while I think about it. So I've got lots of energy and health. Not enough for that one. Do that one, don't need to right now, I don't think. I haven't got enough for that. I think, yeah, bow draw time, seems we've got the energy for it. Let's do that. Yeah, and there's the save. I think we'll stick our head out for a quick look. See if we can get close to that, grabbing the next green sort of pillar of energy, the light or whatever it is, which I think... Oh, there it is. Around it. I think to get it, I need to go this way. I think. Something didn't go well for this fella right now. It might be that way, but I feel like it's the other side of the cliffs. Wait a minute, are you right? Very arc inspired. A little bit in some ways. Just like there's some shared history in there. Ooh, there's a thing over there. Looks interesting. Less survival orientated than Ark though. Base building and stuff. Ooh! Ah, I thought I got away from you. Nimble individual. That one looks like it's a different type to. Should have dodged. Some of the ones I've encountered before, because it's also not giving up. It's got cuffs around its ankles there. That one didn't give up. Yeah, I think it might be a little different. Where's that big old pillar of green energy? Just over here. Just a bit further up that way. So I'm going the right way then. I'm going to be very careful here, because it looks like the sort of thing I could walk into and regret my life choices. Is it supposed to be a directional guide, maybe? I don't want to get too close to the fire because I feel like it will do about what you'd expect it to do. Catch you later. So for those who are wondering, I'm thinking about picking this up and maybe trying stuff out. The demo did say at the start that progress will carry over into the full release when that comes out. So there's a thing you may or may not wish to consider, depending on how you feel about such things. That's where I got the fire arrows from. You head on this way. There's stuff down here. Something of moderate to large size moving nearby, and I suspect it's Bigfoot over the mountain there. So my center's being blown back behind me, which is good and bad, I suppose. So I'm curious, each time I find a new archway out here, it seems to open up a new archway back at the hub temple location. But there are multiple biomes and I'm about to run out of archways, so I'm kind of curious as to how that's going to work. Yeah. Really want to shoot this guy, but I think I might have to. Yeah, that was bad. You're down. Let's go and get you sorted. Your energy and my arrows more to the point. Werewolves lead off all the way over there. Just got another arrow back. I want this guy because he's got my arrows sticking out of him. Thank you. Wasn't that the shot? Oh, that was so close. Don't know if I got him there or not, to be honest. Got that one. I got that one. That's crap. It's better. Oh my, That looks like it's probably very large. I remember the journal entry mentioned that their horns don't stop growing. Oh dear. Which means when one has horns that large, he's... oh shite. He's probably very old and strong. Oh shit. I need you to die, please, my friend. I think the fire may have been a bad thing there. Did I get him? I mean, I stuck him, sure. Just die already! Thank God he's... no, he's not down. He's still not down. No, he got me from the back there. Keep stabbing him and he's bleeding, but he's not dying. I mean, I am, but... oh, wait, he's down. He's down. He's down. That's great, because I need my arrows and... ah, died. So close. But I'm right near that archway, so... right, so, what did we get there? Elder Horned Beast. Yeah, I thought it was a particularly big one. Legendary. Knights. The antlers on this one are truly impressive. How it has strength to hold them up, I will never know. Clearly, these are not regular animals. The multitude of antlers makes it even harder to get a good shot, and they are incredibly deadly. I still wonder about the shackles. Were these human ones? These Horned Beasts. That's a new one. Rare. These beasts are more rare than the ones I usually see. They have reddish skin colour, almost like blood. It's about to erupt from the skin at any moment. Antlers are larger and more deadly. This lends credence to my theory that the antlers never stop growing. Seems the older they get, the more aggressive and deadly they become. Werewolf, Obsidian werewolf, Bigfoot. Yeah, that's everything we know so far. Monster-wise, anyway. I can see statues of all of the different creatures I've encountered. Think I am, aren't I? Tree Golem, there we go. Rare. At first I did not notice these were alive. They blend into the trees so much that they're just as tall as the actual trees and often seem to stand there waiting. My regular arrows did nothing, just shooting a real... yeah. Quite speak and not yawn at the same time. I'm getting tired now. My regular arrows did nothing, just like shooting a real tree with an arrow. I could shoot thousands at it and it would never matter. Fire did the trick though. They have some kind of magic and are able to have roots come up out of the ground to attack me. Yeah. Things I die to at the very least, or possibly most of the creatures in general, seem to be appearing on pedestals. So there's the werewolf over there, and there's the horned beast there. That's cool. Go, 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 go. Okay, then there are a whole bunch of ones I haven't discovered yet. Now, this... I think this might be the one I just died at, I think. If it's not, I will go back in. I think so. Yeah, there's a green thing over there. My death is over here. Cool. Yeah. This is cool. Oh my, look at that. Oh, it's tree roots. I thought it was like carved or something. Oh, cool. Not what I thought it was. Something potentially quite large. Yo. Yeah, we got a Bigfoot. Just seems to slow him down getting shot in the face, which is kind of helpful. I mean, I'm pretty sure it would slow me down. I suspect. Didn't think that first one was going to do enough damage to make any difference, but it did, so pleasantly surprised by that. That go glow so you know where you hit them. Yeah, that's a useful feature for sure, Tingy. I definitely think that was helpful. When there were a couple of them wandering around, I didn't know which one I'd hit, and the one that was glowing was a giveaway, which was... made the prospect of, you know, if I attack this one, I might get my arrows back a bit more viable. Ooh dear, speaking of things, I think he might be close to bleeding out. Just in case I'm wrong. Get your arrows back if you land your shots, but if you miss, you don't. If the creature gets away, you don't. I like that too. I do want to go after this green thing over here, but I think it might be a little bit too far to be doing that. And I might be better off doing that another time. Given that it's now 11:30 and I plan to kind of wrap up like 25 minutes ago. That does look very, very cool, however. The beam of light, there'd be a good thing to be able to hide. The beam of light, that one. Yeah. Wrong button. Mouse. Hide UI. It's telling me to save the screenshot twice, and I wonder if that's just doing the thumbnail thing. Fallout and actually Starfield also do. Blue rune's not locked in, orange runes are. Okay. Good to know about. Cool. Nice. So I've got a decent amount of energy, which is not quite enough to get me more health, but that's probably fine for right now. Stealth. Tempted by that one. Magic. Heart rate. And bow draw time. I think stealth's the one I'm going to go for. Everything except the magic needs more than I currently have, doesn't it? Yeah, let's buff my magic as well. That's cool, because that way I suspect I'll get a new magical ability when I get to that next green beam of light. So yeah, having my little bit of extra magic ready for that is not a bad thing, I think. Cool. So, abandoned current hunt respawn. Okay, that's cool. Playtime. Last saved. That's interesting. Even the playtime in there is quite cool. Not having to go looking for it if you're interested in that. Hold still, your heart rate will go down faster. That makes sense. Photo mode gallery. Let's be pretty pictures. Interestingly, in reverse order. Newest first. Don't really have an opinion one way or the other on that, interestingly. Find your most recent one more easily. Suppose that's that. That's cool. I think for now, there we go. Should probably press that button first. That would have been clever, wouldn't it? Yeah, that was very interesting and cool. Definitely a chill kind, well, mostly chill. Chill in between the moments of wild panic, anyway. Kind of vibe. Enjoyed. Having been following it since it was announced, this game, it's Nate put his first early posts about it, which 3.5 years ago already. Crikey. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been that recently he announced it, but yeah, probably about 3 years ago. Really? I don't know. I kind of had some degree of knowledge as to what to expect because it's in all the trailers and kept an eye on his socials and so on. So that's cool. Nuance obviously is a bit different. Actually getting into it and getting hold of it, of course. But yeah, I'm enjoying that. So the demo is up on Steam. I don't know if the demo is available on other platforms, but the game will be when it releases on the 22nd. It'll also be on Epic and GOG, or the storefronts, I should say. Platform-wise, just PC for now. I believe there is some interest, at least, in getting it onto other platforms, but interest and ability are different things. It's not as simple, from what I understand, to develop for a console, especially not if you're a lone solo dev. So, don't know what the prospects on that actually look like. So, yeah, definitely very cool. Going to play some more on this. I think we will probably jump back into the demo if all things come together. We should probably have time for that next week, maybe. That might be a good plan. Because tomorrow we're going to play the end of Stalker Clear Sky. So that would be a good time then to kind of drop this into that slot once we finish that. I've also got Nightingale set up as a Plan B stream, which I did have tonight because I had no idea how big the demo is going to be. And yeah, I'll just move that on tomorrow because, again, I don't think we've got a great deal left of Stalker to do. So if it ends up being quite short, then I can have a plan B and we can decamp over to a bit of Nightingale for an hour or two to, play for a bit longer. So that's the plan tomorrow. And we'll probably play some Nightingale at the weekend as well, either way. Otherwise, Monday, Tuesday, we'll jump back into Starfield. Wednesday, 76. And then, in all likelihood, probably the Axis Unseen this time next week. Depending, again, on how big the demo is, I'll, again, probably have a plan B just to make sure I'm prepared. But we'll also play that on Friday as well, assuming we've finished Stalker and, everything comes together. So we're kind of feeling our way through a little bit at the moment, but it should be cool. But yeah, I'm enjoying that. it definitely draws you in. It's easy to lose a lot of time. Tonight went by pretty darn quick, I felt, so that's always a good indicator, when the time flies by. I didn't stop to drink as much of my drink as I should have done, so that's always a good sign that I'm enjoying myself. And I enjoyed myself. I think the balance of sort of damage output and getting the hang of it and the learning curve is pretty solid on that. It feels good. I think I'm supposed to sneak more than I'm inclined to, or that may be more of a comment on me as a player than anything else. But I did quite enjoy the responsiveness. The sensitivity slider was a bit challenging at first. I know a lot of people will go for controller anyway, not console. So that's a whole different kettle of fish. But yeah, once I got the feel of it, I was able to start putting arrows where I wanted them with a bit more reaction time. So that was quite cool. But yeah, enjoying that. Feels good. Looking forward to finding out about more weapons and so on and so forth, and powers and magic and stuff, and also sort of working through the story, which is light touch, I think, is a good way of describing it from what I can tell. There is a story, there's a goal in mind, there's also the lore of the hunters who came before, and but beyond that, the core of it is just exploring and hunting in the the process of trying to find a way out of the realm, which is cool. Yeah, we've got other biomes and things like that out there, so that'd definitely be cool. Looking forward to. I'm wondering whether or not Nate's description of the length of the game might be a little on the low side, possibly because he made it and he knows where everything is. But then again, it could also. I know he's had some friends and family play test it beforehand, so it might be drawing on their experiences as well. So I'm guessing the higher end of the estimate is probably more likely, especially streaming and stuff as well. But so yeah, interesting. Looking forward to that. I don't believe he's put a price yet on the storefront. At least not on Steam anyway. Let's store page. No. We could have a look at GOG and stuff like that, but that probably cause all kinds of havoc with the stream if I try and open those right now. But Steam doesn't have a published price yet. So, can't share that with you. But yeah. If you like this, absolutely do head over to Steam, wishlist it, so on and so forth. If you prefer to go through GOG or something like that, it's going to be over there, so you can wishlist it over there as well. Yeah, support the guy. This guy's walked away from his career with a huge corporate developer, which admittedly, given the current climate, is looking like less of a risk than perhaps it might have done a few years ago. But still, it's a big jump, and he's gone to make his own thing, and it looks really cool. He's 20 years of experience certainly don't hurt the matter, I'm sure, but he's done a great job. It looks cool, so I want to play some more. And yeah, let's support the little guy. So, yeah, definitely needs a few tweaks. Graphics are cool. I think a little bit of fine-tuning on performance, although related, I did watch the most recent developer update on Nightingale, which uses the same engine, and the devs were sort of having CEO and one of the devs were sort of discussing, perhaps not entirely deliberately, some of the shortcomings of the engine in that the performance is somewhat capped by what the engine's capable of. So this is somebody completely else talking about their game that's in the same engine. So how much of that's kicking in, I don't know, but it's good. I wish I had a few more horsepower to really push the graphics up a little higher, but I'm enjoying it as it is. So yeah, and the music's cool. Yeah, getting I do wish I could remember the chap's name now, but the chap from ISIS and Red Sparrows to do it is quite a coup, I should imagine. It's very, very cool. Just throwing my hairball all the way across the room. Well, no, I'm not throwing it under my desk. So, yeah, that's definitely cool. And depending on what I decide to do for the next hour and a half, I may even stick some ISIS or Red Sparrows on. They're both instrumental progressive metal bands, those. So, yeah, if you want something that's especially good to put on in the background while you're doing something else, something to think about, check them out on the Spotifys. Anyway, folks, thank you for hanging out. Hope I had a good one tonight. I enjoyed that. It's cool. Different change of pace. Kind of not a million miles outside of what we generally do, but also a little different at the same time. So that's always cool. Enjoyed that. Yeah, as I say, tomorrow we'll finish off Stalker, and if we finish it quickly, we'll play some Nightingale. Otherwise, yeah, we'll kind of wing it. Should be good. So, until then, thank you for hanging out. You know where the buttons are if you haven't already. Likes and subs, notification bell, and social media links, channel memberships, all that good stuff. If you would like to, I humongously appreciate. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow evening. So, until then. Oh yeah, check out the new Fallout video if you're a Fallout player as well, 76 especially. Big changes on the horizon, very important. You need to know about it. So yeah, that too. That went up tonight. Yeah. Anyway, have yourselves a good one. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow night. No, folks. See ya.
No.